All right, everybody. I'm here, spotted again. I'm at the Kempinski, and this is Augusti, right? Did I say it right?
Yeah, hello.
All right. So, man, you really inspired me because you talked about, watching the channel and everything, and watching the interviews, and you watched my interview with Judo with Jerk Soul,
Yeah.
and you talked about. There's sometimes you want to comment,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
you want to
yeah.
offer your feedback. So anyway, tell me where you're from here in Ghana and everything.
Well, I'm an Ashanti and I'm also a Kriapim.
Okay.
Yeah, so my dad is an Ashanti and my mom is a Kriapim. And I've been living in Accra all my life and I work here. I
Okay.
mean, my life has been in Accra. I used to travel outside to, most parts of the country just to tour because I believe that most Ghanaians don't really do well touring their own country. Most times it's the foreigners that go around to, the nice villages and hotels around here. But we also need to patronize what we have. Nobody is going to sell ourselves unless we do it ourselves. So I think we should try our best to visit nice places in our country. Then we will know how to market ourselves. So
That's good. A lot of times people even in America they don't go out and see different parts.
yeah,
They'll stay like in their cities and stuff like that. So your words of advice are really solid. Now, you talked about how sometimes you watch the videos
yeah.
and you'll want to comment.
Oh, yeah.
I got them.
I know sometimes the comment section is flooded, so I don't really. Sometimes I feel my comments wouldn't get to the the owner of the channel because it's like thousands of comments.
Oh,
So I
right,
feel
right,
like
right,
you
right.
wouldn't get the time to go through all of them. So
Now
normally
that
I
is
do
that
not
is true.
comment.
That is true. Because a lot of times there are a lot of comments that'll come through, and then say, you can spend a whole day. I tried to
Yeah,
do that, and
yeah,
I spent a whole day. I was like, oh man.
yeah,
But just know the comment is valuable and the
yeah,
feedback. And just because I was sitting down, getting ready for. So we got some big tours coming up this
yeah,
year, and next year too, 2023. So I'm here at the Kempinski, getting ready for those.
yeah,
And he walked up to me. He said, "Wait a minute, Jay,
yeah.
Cameron, back to
Maximum
my
impact.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah." So I was like, "Okay, all
Yeah,
right."
also I don't know if it's a documentary with the books of those little boy and a girl.
Darren
I
and
really like
Destiny.
that story because it tells the story of Africa and the diaspora.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like it because I think that will educate more people, especially those in the diaspora that do not know more about Africa.
Yeah.
Because most of them, when you speak to them, their expectation was coming to Ghana, I'll be seeing crocodiles and lions in the airport, and I'll be like,
In the airport.
wow, really? But the human beings here, we are living, we are surviving.
And
So
doing very
how,
well, I might
how,
say.
yeah, yeah. So, well, in America, I would say you can be rich, but you can't be free. Yeah, but over here, when I wake up, I'm free to do everything I want. And to not, the restrictions are not too many.
Yeah,
You
no.
have the freedom.
Yeah.
And in fact, there is a majority of like, our race over here. So you don't feel inferior. You get it? So I think, they should visit here more and they are going to find out that the perception that they had of Africa is very different. It's not like, we are living in huts and we are suffering and we do not have water, we do not have food and all that.
Yeah.
That is
There's plenty
totally
of food.
wrong. Yeah.
Plenty of food, y'all.
Yeah. In fact, you need to invest in the real estate market over here because it's really booming. Yeah. And so, if you are wise enough to invest in Africa now, I think you are going to reap more because it looks like the market over here is emerging. And also, there are products that are not here that you can bring over here and you get a new market for yourself. So it's a very good idea if the diasporans begin to invest in Africa.
You dropping these gems, people paying attention. The entrepreneurs hear you loud and clear.
Yeah.
Expanding the marketplace, and that's what you see a lot of people doing
Yeah,
in Europe.
yeah.
They're doing it. So those who are part of the African diaspora, if you could take advantage of it. Here's a question I have for you, because in America, a lot of people are told, you Africans don't like us. And that's what they say.
Oh, well, it's a lie. It's a very big lie because we are very welcoming people. I mean, since childhood, we are being taught to respect foreigners and not white, not black, everybody. Whether foreign in your ethnic group
Right.
or foreign outside your race, you just respect everybody. So in Ghana, it's normal to show love to a visitor. So we love everybody, being it black, white, Chinese, everybody. Even though sometimes we might be treated bad somewhere, you don't really reciprocate it.
Okay,
You
so
understand?
it's not reciprocated. Okay.
Yeah. So I think
The poor treatment is not reciprocated, I should
yeah,
say.
yeah. So I think that you don't have to pay somebody who has done you wrong with wrong. You need to pay them with right so that they'll think about their past and then do some changes.
And make some changes in
Yeah.
there, maybe in their mindset and their behavior based on how you treat them.
Yeah, yeah. And
But-
also, you see, one thing that I've always had a problem with is that they have this perception that we are always late as black people, we are always late. But I don't
Oh,
think...
they say that about y'all too?
Yeah.
They
we
call
are
it
always-
CP time. CP time.
Yeah,
in America.
Ghana time. Or,
Oh, they call it
yeah,
Ghana time.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you know
See,
what? I've
similarities.
realized that, well, I know time is important. We need to work with time. But I've realized that all over the world, when it comes to our race, I think we deal rather with period than time. So when you want to do something, you give a period, time frame.
A time frame,
Yeah.
not a time at like
Yeah.
8 o'clock, say between 8 to 12.
Yeah, so we just need to understand how our system works.
It's a different culture.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah, and how to plan things towards that. You get it. So there are so many things that I think we need to sit down and try and educate ourselves to get to know more of how we can diversify the things that we have over here. You understand? Because we have everything. Most of we have gold, cocoa,
Yeah.
everything that
Copper,
you can think
oil.
of. Yeah. So if we can just make good use of them, it's best. And also, when you look at our country over here, the tourism is more. What we can do is maybe set up some kind of transport facility that will get you to the tourist sites easily. Maybe if it could be train, you understand? Maybe it could be train so that we can get there easily. Maybe the traffic. You see, sometimes when you are going to, let's say, maybe Cancun,
Yes.
it's far, the roads are not good.
A plane might be good to get to Cancun.
Yeah, or maybe a train.
A train.
Yeah, so we also have to do our best to try
And it's
then-
coming. I mean, I even had an interview with Dr. Mintz, Dr.
Oh,
Thomas
okay,
Mintz, and
okay,
he
okay.
talked about the bullet train.
All right.
And I believe that, as more.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, you should look it up. And so
Okay.
one of the things that a lot of people are doing is
But that's fine.
Yeah, are
that's fine.
now sitting down and looking at the different ideas, because with more and more people coming, meeting the needs of the people, and that's going to
Yeah.
bring more
Yeah.
resources, and that brings more wealth to a particular country. So with
Yeah.
Ghana poising itself to be in that position is
Yeah.
going to be good for them to work out the
Yeah.
infrastructure.
And
all
also, I don't know, but in Africa, we don't make good deals. I
Okay.
mean, good deals is when the investors come in.
Oh, you mean in Ghana or Africa as a whole?
Well, I'll say Africa as a whole.
Okay, got you. Okay.
Because the reason I say so is that when, let's say, somebody from Europe, China, when the Chinese, the Europeans come here, any business offer they bring, we just accept, because most people tend to be individualistic.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Could it be survival mode also?
yeah, kind of.
Okay,
Yeah. So what happens is that because of that, they don't usually make good deals, and
Okay.
all the deals are not favoring us, because when you look at the deals with the resources that we have, it's not favoring us. So we just need to make good deals. Let's say in a business, we need to, for the deal to favor both sides, not one and leave the other. You get it? So I think that's...
But isn't that what capitalism does, though? Capitalism.
Yeah, that's
kinda-
what it. Yeah, that's.
You know what I'm
you
saying?
see,
I'm
yeah,
thinking about.
yeah,
I'm thinking about capitalism.
yeah, that is. You see, that
Because
is.
you always want to capitalize on someone
Yeah.
else's inability. There's
Yeah.
always leverage. How can I get more out of a
Yeah,
situation?
yeah,
and
yeah.
and so if they see where they could give pennies on the euro or pennies on the
Yeah.
dollar for something, and somebody's willing to buy it, then
Yeah.
why wouldn't you do it? And if that's the way, but like you said,
No, but
it's
the
not for better
question,
deals.
the question is, yeah, they want to capitalize on something, but it's yours. You want to capitalize on something that's mine, and you want to take more than me? Man, if you take more than me, then we rather go 50-50. You understand? Fine. I don't have the resources, but I have the
You have
raw
something,
material.
right.
I have the raw materials, but I don't have the machinery to
produce it.
Yes. Yeah, so if you're bringing it, I have the raw material. You don't need to get more than me. At least it should be maybe 60-40. For me, 60, you 40, or 50-50.
He's a negotiator.
Yeah,
But I like
we need to make good deals.
Yeah.
Because if we learn how to make good deals, you'll be surprised that everything will go on better because the people will actually get the money.
You just, I was just minding my business. I was sitting there just minding my business. See, interviews just walk up to you and you don't even see. I'm sitting there holding it in my hand. I'm doing a selfie. But this is where the gold comes from. When lack of better terms here in the Gold Coast.
Yeah.
But the gold comes from when sometimes you're just doing what you do and you run into people and you don't realize who you're running into.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize I was going to run into you today.
that's
And to hear the wisdom that you're sharing. And the advice that you're offering to people, a lot of times people don't know. They're just thinking that, Ghana's this little country over here.
Yeah.
They don't realize all the wealth that's here.
Yeah.
They don't realize the wealth that America has found and Europe has found and all of that.
I always say that, if you're a black man, just try as much as possible just to visit any African country. The experience that you will get, seeing your kind everywhere, actually gives you some peace. You don't feel like a black man. You feel like maybe you are called Kwame. You feel Kwame. You don't feel like, oh no, that black man over there.
Yeah.
No. You actually feel at home because wherever you go, you're seeing your kind.
I agree.
And you feel at home. Yeah, so I think you should just try your best to visit Ghana. It's a very nice place. As you can see, we have beautiful places over here.
Yeah.
Here is not a forest, or what do you say?
Well, y'all swinging in trees, living in trees, and like Tarzan.
Yeah.
That's how they got us messed up, but we're changing that.
So you see, you'll be surprised. And you know what? There's this kind of fever that you keep on coming back. Because it's this feeling that it will be difficult to get in any other continent. Maybe at the Caribbean and in Africa. That's when you experience that. So it's a very good thing that you put that in your plans and make the effort.
There it is.
You will never regret it. Yeah.
So you heard it right direct from Kwame. See, I call you Kwame, Auguste.
Champon.
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 Say it again.
A champon.
A champon. I'm getting it. I'm learning some things. So I appreciate this, man. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you coming up to me and offering the words of encouragement. And I appreciate you sharing this today and reaching the world. This is how we do it. This is how we bridge the gap. Yeah. This is how we connect. See, all that stuff they tell us, until you have these one-on-one conversations, you don't know, but at least now what we're doing is using our platforms to be able to share this. So again, y'all know what to do. Like, subscribe. Go ahead. No, but yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, so also they shouldn't be afraid to invest here and think that they will lose their monies. They should come and invest here. Myself, I work at, the registered journal, registered companies and all that. So most investors.
I need your contact information.
So most investors should try and invest in Ghana, and they will never regret it. They'll see that it's a very nice place to invest. And actually, people like new products, like to try new things. So if you come and invest here, you'll be surprised that it's going to multiply. You're going to really see that it's a very good environment for business.
I agree.
Yeah.
So you heard it.
Try their best.
You heard it direct. So you know what you need to do. Consider investing in Ghana. As you can tell, I'm here. I'm constantly here. And I bring people here.
He's doing a good job.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And the reason why I bring people here is because I know that there's something here that all of us can benefit from. It's not one-sided. It is the 50-50 where you come over. Sometimes the benefit is you being able to experience some of the peace and some of the things that you didn't even know existed. A lot of people don't know it exists, but then when you come here, you find out. If you're willing to adjust your mindset, adjust culturally, begin to mature. and
Nobody
see
has guns over here.
Yeah, right. Like I said, I'm not worried about getting shot. Random bullet or carjacked or any of that foolishness that they have going on in D.C. every day. You know, in Chicago and all over in New York and Miami and St. Louis and all these different places, Atlanta, where the foolishness is happening now. I know it's not all bad. You know, it's not like that because America has a lot of nice places.
I know. I think I see America to be like 50 different countries.
It really is.
Everywhere is different. I'm not saying that everywhere is dangerous, but they can do better with the gun laws.
Yeah, well, and it's a lot that goes with that. A lot of that is by design. A lot of that has been the circumstances have set it up. The culture has set it up. The media has set it up a particular way. The family structure, the lack of family structure. There's a lot of layers to the reasons why we're dealing with what we're dealing with. But that's one of the reasons why I want us, those of us who are part of the African diaspora, to be able to have this experience, because what it does is it broadens us to help us understand it. There's more to it than what's going on in America. And then when we go back, we can go back and share with our brothers and sisters and say, hey, there's something else. Now, leave the foolishness in America, you know, leave all that craziness, carjacking and all other kind of stuff, and come get some of the peace. That part of it is
They
so
will
important.
actually be surprised how free it is. And there's a warmth over here that actually makes you feel as if you've lived here all your life.
That is very true. I was telling somebody today that this is the only other place. Of course, I was born and raised in America, love the people, love many aspects of the culture in America, but this is the other place, it's the only other place, the continent of Africa, where I felt at home. That's whether I'm here in Ghana or Tanzania or South Africa, wherever, I feel.
Namibia is also a nice place. Tanzania, Zanzibar.
Yeah, I love Zanzibar.
I mean, many places in
Many
Africa,
places.
Rwanda.
Yeah.
Are very nice places that you can visit, and you actually feel that this has been hidden from you.
Hidden.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So that is the deal. Intentionally hidden.
Yeah, intentionally. Because if it were advertised over there for people to know, I mean, you know,
No, they don't hide Cancun
I
from
think their fear is most of the black people are the working force of America.
Oh, bring it on
Yeah,
down.
so
When they start leaving, then
they start leaving, it's like we are losing
losing their
kind of
money.
middle class and those lower the chain.
The ones who prop up the capitalistic
Correct.
system.
Because when you look at the normal jobs, it's the regular black man that is doing, or maybe the regular Hispanic that is doing it. So if they all leave and come back here, just imagine.
No, that was the intention from the inception. They didn't. When the whole
Yeah.
thing started, they didn't
Yeah.
want people to leave. They wanted the labor force. So
Yeah, so the labor. So when you come back to Africa,
and the recycled money too, the labor and the money, because you pay them a lower wage, but that lower wage keeps recycling.
that is very true.
And so
That's
then
very,
you
very
keep that
true.
money recycling, and then you take that and go off somewhere else and build your dream while they're still working on the plantation.
And you'll be surprised that you will live all your life in America. It will be difficult to own a land. But when you come here, you can own a land yourself. And you'll be surprised. I watched one of these videos on YouTube, and there was this American lady saying that in all her generations, she's the first person to own land. Yeah, when she came to Ghana,
Oh,
and
wow.
she was
Okay.
building at the beach side.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Leslie Jones.
Yeah.
I think, So you should check
yeah,
out. You
yeah,
should check
yeah.
out. We just did a video.
Oh, okay.
On the beach side, it's releasing
I'll
tomorrow.
Okay, I'll check
and
it out.
I think that
I'll
you
check it
will
out.
find it to be quite hilarious.
Yeah.
So cool, man. Well, listen, I appreciate this conversation, and again, everybody, you've heard Kwame, Auguste, break it all the way down. A lot of nuggets in there. So here's the deal. Make sure that you subscribe, like, share, hit the notification bell, because this is what we're doing. This is how we're bridging the gap. Be sure to subscribe to Maximum Impact with Jay Cameron. Until next time, take care, be safe.
Hello. Bye.